These artists suffered severe mental breakdown. Mental health is extremely important, so make sure you talk to somebody and get the help you need. Lil Nas X in 2025 was found wandering around half nude in Studio City. Then in 2026, a judge approved him for a court-mandated mental health program. He admitted that he'd been diagnosed with bipolar disorder but refused treatment up until this point. Kid Cudi in 2016 checked himself into a rehabilitation facility for self-harm urges and depression. He said that he'd been dealing with emotional trauma and anxiety for years, with the voices in his head getting way too loud. He's been on good track recently and is trying to destigmatize therapy. DMX had a lifelong battle with bipolar and manic depression. He always spoke about feeling like he had multiple personalities that helped him cope with childhood trauma. He had a difficult private life that was marked with public breakdowns, severe addiction, and multiple incarcerations. Ye, of course, is one of the most famous examples. Frequently spoke about his paranoia, public outbursts, and manic phases. Typically when Ye stops taking his medication, he does something offensive and people get offended. Charles Hamilton was in the same XXL freshman class of Kid Cudi and J. Cole, but due to his erratic behavior, he dropped out of music completely. He had a severe, prolonged mental break that led to him shutting himself out of the music industry entirely. He spent years away from music to undergo psychiatric treatment, and now he's doing a lot better. ODB, Old Dirty Bastard, was a co-founder of Wu-Tang Clan. He was diagnosed with schizophrenia and bipolar disorder during his various stints in court-mandated mental health treatment facilities. On top of his mental health battle, he also dealt with substance abuse issues. One time, he even escaped from a rehab facility to appear at a Wu-Tang album release party. Bushwick Bill lost his right eye from an alcohol-fueled manic episode. Under the influence of P and alcohol, he convinced his girlfriend to fire a bullet into his eye. Lil Wop was a rising trap star who suffered from a complete behavioral collapse. His drug addiction contributed to his erratic appearances on social media, and after separating from his record label, he changed his gender identity and later was arrested following a public indecency thing in a hotel. Azalea Banks had one of the most promising careers, but it was subject to the struggles of mental health, bipolar disorder, and intense depression. Usually when she had an episode, she would create some type of public outburst on a tweet, post, or video. Space Ghost Perp had a lot of talent, but his career was derailed due to schizophrenia and bipolar disorder. Artistry is awesome, but making sure you're okay is the thing that comes first before anything.